Every single day, you interact with objects whose true nature remains entirely hidden from your conscious mind. Consider the humble doorknob, a metallic sentinel guarding countless thresholds and personal spaces. Its purpose seems undeniably clear: to open a door and grant passage to another room. But what if this simple mechanism conceals a dizzying labyrinth of philosophical inquiry, challenging everything we believe? We often perceive objects purely through their immediate function, ignoring deeper layers of existence. This pragmatic approach helps us navigate the world efficiently, from morning coffee to evening rest. However, true understanding begins when we peel back these functional layers and question the obvious. Engaging in abstract thinking means stepping beyond direct sensory experience and conventional labels. It involves exploring concepts, relationships, and underlying principles that define our reality. The doorknob provides an extraordinary gateway into this intellectual adventure of profound contemplation. Is a doorknob merely a collection of metal, plastic, and screws, nothing more than its physical components? Or does its doorknob-ness reside in something far less tangible, something conceptual? This fundamental question forms the bedrock of metaphysics, the study of what constitutes reality. Understanding this simple object can illuminate how we perceive and categorize the entire universe. Prepare to see the mundane transformed into the truly magnificent, revealing hidden philosophical dimensions. Physically, a doorknob is a tangible object, a solid mass occupying a specific point in space. Its material composition, shape, and weight are all empirically verifiable through our senses. We observe its metallic gleam, feel its cool surface, and hear the satisfying click of its latch. This sensory input forms our initial understanding, grounding the doorknob in concrete experience. But consider its primary function: facilitating entry and exit, a universal symbol of access. This utility transcends its physical form. A digital keycard performs the same fundamental role. Yet the true philosophical puzzle emerges when we consider its very existence beyond utility. Plato, an ancient Greek philosopher, might suggest a doorknob embodies an ideal form of doorknob. This perfect, unchanging doorknob exists in a realm beyond our physical perception, a blueprint for all others. Every doorknob we encounter in our world is merely an imperfect shadow, a copy of this ultimate ideal. This abstract concept challenges our common-sense notion that objects are just what they appear to be. Furthermore, our perception of the doorknob isn't just about its physical properties or ideal form. It involves our learned knowledge and cultural associations, shaping how we interpret its presence. But what happens when a doorknob becomes broken or fails to perform its intended purpose? If it no longer turns, does it cease being a doorknob, becoming merely a piece of decorative metal? Aristotle proposed that an object's essence, its whatness, is tied to its purpose or telos. A broken doorknob, lacking its function, might lose its essential doorknob-ness in this philosophical view. Any properties or context, external function, defines an object's identity.
Imagine holding a doorknob in your hand, completely detached from any door, any context.
Is it still a doorknob, or has it reverted to a simple metallic sphere, awaiting a new purpose? The implications of this simple thought experiment are far more unsettling than they initially appear. Our interaction with the doorknob also sparks questions about freedom and determinism. Remarkably, choosing to turn it to enter a space represents an act of agency, a deliberate decision. Yet the doorknob's mechanism dictates the precise way you must interact with it to achieve your goal. Are we truly free in our actions, or are our choices constrained by the very objects surrounding us? This seemingly innocuous object thus opens a profound dialogue about the limits of human free will. This deep dive into a doorknob reveals that our world is not simply a collection of inert objects. Instead, everything we perceive is imbued with layers of meaning, purpose, and conceptual abstraction. This deep dive into a doorknob reveals that our world is not simply a collection of inert objects. It encourages us to question assumptions, to look beyond the surface of everyday experiences. When you next encounter a doorknob, you might pause, contemplating its doorknob-ness anew. This shift in perspective extends to people, ideas, and even the very fabric of society itself. It teaches us that labels are often insufficient, failing to capture the full complexity of existence. By engaging with abstract thinking, we cultivate intellectual humility and expand our mental horizons significantly. We begin to see interconnectedness, where we once perceived only isolated, unrelated entities. This philosophical lens empowers us to approach complex problems with greater creativity and insight. It fosters a deeper empathy by challenging our fixed notions of identity and purpose. Every object, every interaction, becomes an opportunity for profound philosophical discovery and reflection. The doorknob, once mundane, transforms into a powerful symbol of intellectual curiosity and exploration. Ultimately, this simple object teaches us to seek wonder in the ordinary, discovering the extraordinary. So, the unassuming doorknob serves as a powerful reminder that philosophy is not just academic theory. It is a living, breathing way of seeing the world, hidden within plain sight, waiting for discovery. Embrace the challenge of abstract thought, and watch your perception of reality profoundly transform forever. If you found this journey into the mundane extraordinary, subscribe for more mind-bending insights. Also, let me know in the comments which everyday object you now want to philosophically dissect.